Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here, and the batter will be the shortstop. And that's outside. And that is ball 1.
Aye. I got a ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch fouled away. And the right-hander deals. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge. 1 away and a runner at first. Alton Enfield getting ready to hit. Here comes the 1-0. There goes the runner. Pitches in for a strike. Throw to second. Out. They were trying to put the pressure on the defense early in this ballgame with that aggressive approach on the bases. Now that they've been caught, I wonder if they'll shift tactics going forward. On the ground to first. And there's a hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. No outs. Runner at first. Now at the plate, the shortstop, number 15. Went down on strikes the first time through.
Yeah!
These tournament games are, of course, just a part of the larger picture here at the Combine. Drills and assessments measure each player's fitness, strength. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. This team knows the catcher doesn't have an elite arm, so they're doing the smart thing to test it here. The pitcher has to help the catcher by varying timing, stepping off, and breaking the runner's rhythm. Swing and a miss, chases that one in the dirt. Out. 1 away on a drop third strike, and the runner will hold. Efficient work on the mound there. Two away, and the bases are loaded. Here's the shortstop at the plate. That one fouled off. The 0-1 offering. And that one clips the corner. Got the swinging strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 down and a runner at second base. Now it's the second baseman, Woody Street. Grounds it to short. Over to pick it up. Slings to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So no runs here on a base hit. Welcome back. We're in the 7th inning, and we have a new pitcher on the mound, Juan Chacin. And he's known to use a power slider with a lot of late movement. That can make it tough on hitters.
Hey, nice
line drive for a base hit. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. And here's the first baseman, Clarence Denny. One ball, 1 strike. Runner on the go. Throw to second, out. Credit to the defense for getting the out in that situation. The catcher doesn't have the strongest arm, but they still managed to catch him stealing. Ground ball, right side. It's through for a hit. And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning, 1 out. And now the first baseman, Sammy DaCosta. Ground ball, left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. On to first, but it pulls the first baseman off the bag. He's definitely capable of more than this. I'm sure he'll be hungry to come out and do better in the... Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. Back here in the desert, and now the shortstop, number 15. Out to short. One down.
Got him.
Two away, and the bases are loaded. Pat Self now at the plate. Oh, great stop. And the throw in time, out. Terrific anticipation on this play. You don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the frame. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the shortstop, number 15. Skies it out towards left center. And there's one down. Two outs and runners at first and second. And next, the cleanup hitter, Pat Self. Ripped into the outfield. That's a base hit. One runs in, runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. And here's the first baseman, Dave Hennessy. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Runner on the go. On the ground to short. And plenty of time to first. And they are happy just to get off the field after that. And now it's going to be the shortstop, number 15. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. Fouled off, he was late. You may be wondering, just how does a player score a summons to the invitation-only draft combine? Well, eligible high school and college players are selected by a committee of MLB, USA Baseball, and MLB club scouting executives. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider misses away. He was hoping to deliver a shutdown inning, but off to a shaky start here. Off the plate inside.
Ball
two
two.
balls, two strikes. And there's a ball.
3-2.
That one is foul. We'll see another. Payoff pitch. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. Makes the call and the grab. Well, he got a lollipop of a breaking ball, but he couldn't quite get the swing just right. That's what caused the pop-up. And here at the plate, the shortstop, number 15.
Ball, that's in.
Still just one out here in the inning. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Dan Alford will hit next. The 0-1 offering. Grounder on the right side. Could be two. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. Nobody out. First and second here. The shortstop, the next to hit. Oh and 1.
0-1.
We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. Winning run at second, no outs. Swing and a miss. Obvious that he was swinging for the
ball, 2
fences.
strikes.
Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. And a high fly out to center. Alford settles under this one. And there's one down. No outs, runner at first. Next to hit, Johnny Vargas. 3-1 pitch. Grounder, might be two. Nice stop. Slings to second. And that is a double play. Fantastic. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Gotta be a frustrating day. The team lost, and he had a game that he knows isn't up there with his best. He wasn't outright bad, but this wasn't his finest hour. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Now it's the second baseman, Hector Amaros. Runner at first, one away. Ground ball, could be two. Now two out. Greg Gillespie will hit next. The 0-1. Soft contact in the air. And that's the end of the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left. Bottom half. Top of the second, digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Cesar Mitre. Grounds it to short. Not in time, an infield knock to start the inning. Lou Shelton getting ready to hit. On 0-1, the delivery. Double play ball to second. There's one. Throw to first, but not in time. Back here at Chase Field. Now it's the shortstop, number 15. First pitch misses, ball one. It must be so hard to concentrate on the game when you know this is your last chance to impress the scouts and decision makers who control your baseball destiny. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes,
One
it's
ball,
a strike.
2 strikes.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. And now the first baseman, Clarence Denny.
one strike. Ah. 2-2 the count.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Back to the top of the order here. And now, Andres Tejada. Swing, ground ball out to short. Here's the tag, and he's out.
He's out.
Cesar Mitre, the next to hit. Right side, dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Bottom of the inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, number 15. Line drive. And there's a hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Clarence Denny now at the plate. Foul will see another payoff pitch. Even though he's not the fastest runner, I think he needs to be going here to try and avoid the double play. Runner on the go. Out to center. Williamson gets there under it. Brings it in for the out. Now a long throw to first. In there, he's safe. And now, Abraham Garcia. One away in a tie game, go ahead run at first. Bottom half of the 5th. 1-1 pitch fouled away. There goes the runner. Swings and misses for strike 3. Throw to second, out. And the inning is over. They were trying. No outs, runner at first. Now, Cesar Mitre. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, double play, nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Inside,
Nice
ball
job
1.
to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call.
Yeah. Two balls, one strike.
Swing and a miss. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner
Two
break
balls,
from
two
first, trying to
strikes.
stay out of the double play.
Runner,
Runner on the move. Ball
Three
outside.
balls, two strikes.
Throw and safe. That is a stolen base. And now they've got a good chance to take the lead late in this one. This is what you'll often see when a team isn't slugging the ball that well. The manager might decide to force the issue with a stolen.
3.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Back here in the desert, ready to get the 8th inning going. Now the third baseman, Andres Tejada. On the ground to the left. Throws to first. And that's one away. The leadoff hitter retired in the 8th. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. The shortstop in the
Outside.
box lays off for ball 1. That one
2
misses.
balls, no
Ball
strikes.
2. Smash down the right side, but foul. The winning run on second base. Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. 2-2. In the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. In comes the winning run. A walk-off victory in the bottom of the ninth. I think he would have been okay with his performance to begin with, but adding the walk-off is just the cherry on top. The final.
With the 30th pick in the 6th round, the Athletics select the shortstop from the East region.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think he has a lot more development to do. And going to the college that he's going to, they do a great job of developing players. I think he really has to look at that seriously. Pro ball is pro ball. But college, you got a chance to go and you can make mistakes and still have an opportunity to come back.
But he did get drafted for a reason. So this big league organization thinks they've got the developmental expertise in their system. They want him to sign, do they not?
No doubt. I see what they see in him. There's upside talent. I'm just saying pro ball will eat him up right now. He's not ready.
Okay. Look.
This is my take.
That's a very candid take. And who knows, maybe in a couple years we'll see him in the first round.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the Tennessee Volunteers and the Texas Longhorns. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. And Singy, today one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards at his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. One out, runner at second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. He won a state championship back in his high school playing days. Pretty impressive to have the chance to make a run at a national championship here this week, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, for me, I mean, he's already shown he can get it done in these pressure-packed games. And that's what separates the great players from the average ones. Can you come through when it matters most?
Let's go now, one time.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. These players have got to be pumped, Boog. I know I am.
No doubt, Singy, the massive crowd here, a national audience watching at home. For most of these players, this is by far the biggest stage they played on. Next pitch is outside.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
In the dirt.
Come on now, put her in play.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Allen over at second, one down. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Be patient. Be aggressive.
And now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Or play.
Tosses to first. One up, one down. Looking across the field, Singy, you know physically the talent is there for all of these athletes. Now is when the mental game. So 2 away with nobody on. Kyler Newhouser getting ready to hit. Out to short. Gets it to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied, 0-0. Now it's the shortstop. Walked his first time.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us, big guy.
Swings through that one for strike one.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out. No runs. And welcome back to the ballpark. Leading off, Braden Bradbury. Hard hit left side. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
That's why you run hard 90 feet. Take nothing for granted, especially when you've got great speed. I'll take the infield off.
And the batter will be the shortstop. The A's selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy.
Ball.
A shot at the natty.
Yeah, but what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career with a title. He'll certainly get another chance to hear his name called at the upcoming draft, though.
Next pitch is outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one missed.
Outside.
One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top of the fifth.
Let's go right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Well, they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Leilani Moses digs in now. Struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Activity in the bullpen for the first time. Ryan Zibizinski. Pickoff throw. Back in safe. Really close.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They get 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. 1 down. Here's the left fielder, Lorenzo Spears. Ground ball could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. 2 outs. Runner on first. And here is Jason Paulo. 0 for 2 in this one. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the shortstop at the plate. And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Leilani.
Here's the third baseman, Camille Schroeder. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. On the ground, Newhouser. 1 and 2nd. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's going to be Noah Villa. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second. Save. Now it's the shortstop. Here we go. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Next offering is downstairs. You can do it. And there's a ball. That's the ball. First strike. Line drive, base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark, and he scores.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And now the shortstop, Harry Escobar. Up the middle. On to first. 1 up, 1 down. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. Number 15 had a good day at the office. Collected 3 hits and drove in a pair of runs.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. We're ready for game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the LSU Tigers and the Tennessee Volunteers. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
The shortstop, number 15.
Singy, now that the nerves from game 1 have died down a bit, do you think some of these players' thoughts have turned to the upcoming draft?
Oh, for sure, Boog. Of course they're all here to win, but there's no denying that if you deliver here in Omaha, you have an opportunity to jump up on those draft boards, and quick.
And now 2-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Goodson gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Boy.
There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here is Anderson Shipley. ground right side. To second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop. He's 0 for 1. That clips the corner.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Come on now, big fella.
Ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
2 outs. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So it's no runner in scoring position, no outs. Huber getting ready to hit. Man at second. Hit on the ground to short, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Now batting.
Hard to tell exactly.
Casey Ewing now at the plate.
Got a home right here. Let's go. 2-2-2.
And it finds its way through for a hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 4-3.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off the fastball. So that tells me. So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Welcome back to the College Baseball Championship on the show. Now it's the shortstop, number 15. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Late swing fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at-bat. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Spindler digs in now. Right-handed reliever. On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. No runs. Here's the shortstop at the plate.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Shu Erdman, the next to hit.
The first baseman, Shu Erdman.
The Volunteers down to their final strike. Ball game. Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the Tennessee Volunteers going up against the TCU Horned Frogs. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming your way next. And the batter will be the shortstop. He really has what teams are looking for. Some scouts have projected him as a first-rounder in the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we could be looking at a future MLB All-Star here. He's got the skill set to be an elite player in the pros.
Allen, the runner at second with 1 away. Vaughn, jump throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
And good defensive play prevents a run from scoring right there.
You know, Singy, this elimination game might be when these players really feel the pressure to make their mark.
Absolutely. They know the history, Boog. They're fully aware that Hall of Famers like Paul Molitor and Big Dave Winfield made a name for themselves here in Omaha.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but it's not in time, and they just get run.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Arnaz, the next to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone.
So runner at second, 2 down. Willie now at the plate. On the ground out to short. On to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs. So 2 down. Here's the shortstop 15. At the plate. 0 for 1 so far. The shortstop takes the ball.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
That one ripped, and no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
So runner at second, 2 down. Moses digs in now.
That's the ball.
In the dirt.
2-1.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 home hitter up.
They limit the damage here. So 2 runs in the. Now it's going to be Rick Colbert.
Be patient.
On the ground to short. Slings it across. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Now it's the
The
shortstop.
batter, number 15.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ain't no one better right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
Let it fly.
And that
No,
misses.
ball.
Now 2-2.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
All right, here we go.
2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Flores rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Horned
So runner
Frog,
at second, 2 down.
Number 29.
Moses will hit next.
Alvaro McFadden.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Barrett Tran getting loose out there. Libby, the lefty, warming up as well.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Count's full.
McFadden checks the runner, and he's back in there.
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
So now 2
That's ball
on
4. Take your
and 2
base.
outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 2 outs. Schroeder getting ready to hit. And a big swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Two on, 2 outs. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score to the bottom of inning.